Hello and welcome back to another preview of the Medeek wall plugin. So I just wanted to show everybody kind of what I've been working on as far as the wall tool, or the window tool, sorry. Here's a quick little mock-up of a little garage, I suppose. So, and you can see here I've got the one wall that's been changed in the 2D. Of course, we could change that back to 3D easily enough. Just demonstrate that again. But right now, for this purposes, we're going to drop it back into the 2D plane. So up here, you'll see you got the add window or draw window icon. You go ahead and click that. And these are the basic parameters to start with for a window. Now, I'm going to be adding more geometry or window types, but first off we're just going to start with the basic rectangle shape. So the thing to note here, of course, is you can set things such as seal quantity, that's the seal plate on the window, the king studs, the trimmers, whether or not you want seal trimmers drawn in, and of course the offset. And the offset is all the way around. So, you know, if you do a 1/2 inch offset, that will add 1 inch to the width and 1 inch to the height. And then here we're going to have advanced options, and I'm not sure what all those will be yet, but as time goes on I'm sure we'll figure out more things to add. And of course window headers. We've got plenty of types of headers people like to use, so I'm going to try to populate that as best as I can. So go ahead and select that. And the first thing you'll notice is when you mouse over a wall segment, you'll see it is selected and highlighted, and you'll also see that the preview of the window will show three-dimensionally within the wall itself. So I tried to make that as accurate as possible so that you see exactly what you're going to get. The other thing to note too is it's drawing a line from the base of the wall up to the top center of the window. That's just kind of give you a better reference of what's going on, and it's drawing that line right down to the bottom of the wall, that dashed line. And you also notice in your left corner over here is you have the measurement, and that measurement is the location of the window from the start corner or left corner of the wall segment. So you could key a measurement in there or a length, and you could set the location of the window that way as well. So you'll notice as you get further this way, the window stops moving, and of course the reason for that, of course, is you can't position a window outside the wall. But what that's taken into account is the number of trimmers and the stud width, as well as any corner studs that you might have, and taking in the quantity and width of those as well. So if you had 2 or 3 corner studs on this wall segment, plus you had 2 trimmers, then the distance that this would allow you to place, how close that window could be placed to that edge of that wall would be, set by the number of trimmers and the number of corner studs and their thicknesses. So anyways, trying to put a little bit of smarts into things so you don't have to try to outthink it. And you can see that the different corner treatments or corner configurations drive how close you can get to the corner. So like on this outside corner with 1 trimmer, you can get 3 inches basically from that corner of that structure. And same thing over here, you get right to about 3 inches. And this preview is, of course, taken into the rough opening. It's exactly shown there as it would be drawn, that opening. And then you'll notice as you mouse over a wall segment that has sheathing on it, or cladding, or gypsum, it will, still shows. So that doesn't affect you at all. I'll turn on the gypsum here, and you can see that the preview still shows up just fine. So what I did though with the 2D preview is, as you're mousing over a 3D wall, it shows it three-dimensionally, but over 2D didn't make much sense, so we just basically go to a 2D preview. I mean, it'll still be generating the window the heights and all the data associated with that window, the header height and stuff, but it's not going to be actually drawing it in. So you can see we can only get so close to that corner, 3 inches in this case, and it shows a little dashed line in the center. Yeah, I apologize, I have a cold I'm recovering from, so losing my voice here, I guess. So anyways, that's the initial preview of the window placement tool and kind of how it's going to work. If you have any ideas or comments, please let me know. At this point, I'm now basically working on the final implementation of the window tool and hopefully have that added by the end of today, and then we'll start working on the door tool, and then after that it will be the second toolbar, which will include the abilities to edit, move, or delete any of these framed openings from the wall itself. So hopefully this was helpful, and if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to contact me anytime. Alright, thanks. Okay, bye.